Hello, this is MSG Varsity, and I'm Brian Gusky, and I'm here with...
Chris Gusky.
Now, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good, that's good. Now, I hear that you do a lot of dancing, is that true?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what kind of dancing do you do?
I do all around. I do freestyle, I do hip-hop, I break dance. Yeah, pretty much. I do all styles, popping, locking.
How do you practice doing dancing? Like, what are some of the things that you do?
I usually do it at home. I usually do it on the hardwood floor. If I'm just doing like simple moves like hip-hop, top rocks, stuff like that. But if I go to break dancing, if I don't want to hurt myself, I go onto the rug. And pretty much I watch videos at home and just see what they do. So I just mimic that, and then over time I just make it my own.
Do you just dance by yourself, or do you have like a group, or like what do you do?
I recently formed a crew, and we are auditioning for a TV show, happening to be January, and that show is America's Best Dance Crew. But I have danced all my life alone. Although my friend does dance, we never actually grouped dance until recently this year, so yeah.
What is the name of your dance crew?
Prodigy.
How did you come up with this name?
Well, actually my friend, he thought of it. He was like, what about Prodigy? And I was like, all right, I'll look up into it. And actually, we looked it up in the dictionary. It says, talent for especially young kids. So we said, all right, that's perfect.
Could you give any advice to people who would like to start dancing, like anything, or?
I'd say advice is just watch the great professionals and just try to mimic the simplest moves. Like what I started from the movies like Step Up, started from Michael Jackson, started from the Jabberwockies, a cool dance crew, all those other ones. And also, if you just want to learn simple steps, just look up in tutorials on like simple moves, and then after you get all the basics, you can then go up a step.
How about any other people in your crew? Did they look up anything, or?
Actually, I definitely know my friend that came up with the name of our dance crew. I know he definitely rubbed off of Michael Jackson a lot, because even in 5th grade, he performed on stage and did a Michael Jackson dance because the band was doing Thriller. That was actually cool to watch. So that was his first time on stage mostly. And also, his family always has weddings. He always dances there. So I'd have to say he always does a lot of Michael Jackson. He has a lot of experience.
I actually did see when he did that Michael Jackson thing. That was actually very good. I honestly thought I was watching a shorter Michael Jackson. Now, did you do any public events, or?
I did a few. Earlier I would actually perform on the street, and I did get money before. It was awesome. And I did do public events, like I performed at a basketball game for our school. Preferably, I think it was called the Whiteout. It was between Westlake and us. That was really cool. I danced with my other 2 crewmates, and yeah, that was awesome. I think I did other things on stage, but yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I think we're gonna run out of time, so do you want to say anything else before we leave?
Just, if you're always trying to start off dancing, don't ever give up, because some of the dance moves are really hard to learn. Even I'm always working on breakdancing. Breakdancing isn't the easiest thing to overcome, since I already got the other steps. Just keep trying, and some moves take a long time, so just keep on practicing.
Alright, that's all the time we have. I'm Brian Gusky, and we are out.